AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's rock and roll.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. They go play action with Jackson.
Oh, my God.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. They go play action now. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines.
You're not stealing Daddy's bobblehead. I don't think so. Get over, get over.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
All right. D. Okay. Going with one of my favorite teams. Going with the Patriots. Going Sean Payton. AFL. AFL anniversary away. Let's go! Let's go to. Good job.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go! 60 Pittsburgh!
Who the heck is Walk?
There go!
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 29, Locke, open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I don't think that's a block to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
That's a first.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots. I know every play with the play. With their all.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I'm stopping myself. I'm not slapping Pugsley, I'm slapping myself.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Sony Michel, his first carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. 1st down, here's White. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady, escape, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Von Miller in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
You're bad. You can't block Von Miller.
Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's got the first down and more past midfield. There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 65 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams...
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
Pass it out like that.
Because I'm going to use aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
22 yards there, a first down.
Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened, Vaughn? You can't get your sacks.
Now a first down carry, it's Michelle. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. From the 36, Brady, slant route, caught by Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Brady going to throw. And this will be incomplete.
How did you catch that?
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady.
Oh, my God.
Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing now is
Brady.
Time. He's airing it out for Sanu.
Bye. Have a good game.
20. And he'll take it into
Bye.
the end zone
Have a
for
good
a Patriot
time.
touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. 57 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle.
Give me.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Down to the 1. Pass.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Parker, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Come again.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit it.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down.
Oh,
Brady.
right to him.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Thank you.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy.
Let's go, Kyle Van
All the
Noy.
way up to the 45-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half.
Van Noy's like, give me that.
I think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Complete to Watson, the tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. They go play action here on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. On third down, a run from White, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Brady to throw.
Watson.
Caught by the tight end, Watson.
And I just waltzed in like how to do.
Patriots. Benjamin Watson. In the final seconds of the first half, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady.
Let's go!
Right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied
Brady
at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Conversion person ever in the game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Seriously. Tom Brady's like...
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They look to throw. It's locked. This is the tight end Fant. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
He's going to throw it deep. One play, he's going to throw deep.
A final shot before half for Locke. He's got his big tight end Fant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back
thank you.
for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Gotta think, what plays do you want to do? Think of plays and then execute. Think, execute.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Oh, my God!
Coming, and he's taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Play action, now it's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman.
Intercepted.
And it's intercepted.
You're down right there.
By Justin Simmons. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Edelman was the intended target. First
Come on,
possession
Jules.
of the third
You gotta get open on
interception,
that.
so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
Maybe she's talking to Uncle Arthur. Who knows?
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Deep ham, brother. Deep ham, brother. All right, 2nd and 3.
Check 43. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet.
They'll go again with Lindsey.
Let's go!
He's going to be stopped
down behind that line.
behind the line of scrimmage. It's a
go,
loss of 2.
baby.
Now 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, my God!
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And
Oh, no!
incomplete.
I don't think
Too
so.
tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for the quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more he may.
And he will take
And he's
it
in.
in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown.
Me and
of
Uncle
the
Arthur are both
afternoon.
screaming at the same
And the Broncos
time.
have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
All right, here we go.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Sanu. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that
Keep
I can
running.
go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Let's go.
That's Watson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Fourth
That
quarter.
goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin
Come
the
on,
fourth
Chap, let's
quarter.
do this.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu.
Oh.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
If I could have
Brady's
got that.
incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. He's got a man complete. It's
I was
Julian
like, get
Edelman.
off.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Brady gives to Michelle.
Keep running, Michelle.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. On the ground, this is Michelle. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Come on, guys.
Now a play fake. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing
How did
down
I
on
catch
there. He
that?
could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all
Pass
game long.
interference?
And they've been
He's
on
like
his
this.
just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
Not
It's
playing
just
this
their
football.
first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we
refuse
step aside
to go
here
down
in the 4th
like that.
quarter.
I gotta think.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Try it, buddy. Try
Go
it.
for it. It's Brady. And no, it's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Intercept the
So
ball.
good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Locke. And this one
I was about to say.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try the draw. Lindsey.
No!
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. Just a
Timeout.
yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Charles, defensively, one timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brandon McManus with the Bronco field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
No good.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further.
Great.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to pass here as he's taken down.
You guys cannot block Von Miller.
You
guys
take
can't.
him down, and the clock will roll. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
I'm done. I'm getting tired of that. Nope. E-A-G. Eagles. E-A-G.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
What?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go.
Oh, what?
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and he brings it back to
Thomas was
the
a
26-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game.
Onside kick, get the onside kick, get the onside kick.
No question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Come here.
He'll try and run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, 26 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
This game is literally impossible. How? How could he do that? How could you do that? Is today
Tucker
Thursday
now
or
to kick
today
it away
Wednesday?
following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Feels like Friday. Give me that!
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Now Wentz.
I don't think so.
Left. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Wentz,
oh my!
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Here comes Alshon Jeffrey!
He's going to go for it all, and this is going to be intercepted.
It's
the former
serious?
Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and a big turnover
It's
there.
the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now it's Jackson. He's going to take off.
I want him.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson.
Here I come, boy.
And the throw
No!
sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yes, sir. No.
After the incomplete
no
pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now to throw again.
Oh, here I
and
come.
an alley to run.
What you want to do?
And he will score.
I'm done.
Touchdown.
I'm not playing with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, I'm done playing with Lamar. Done. I'm done. I am done. I am done. I like the way you move. Oh my God. Come on, Uncle Arthur. Come on, man. Run! Run, man! Throw it! Intercepted. Yup. That was intercepted? How was that intercepted? Going pistol offense. What defense do I want to do? I'm gonna do 4-3 defense. With the way you move. It's pretty much your game, dude. I think you're gonna win.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
From the way you move.
53 is the mark. Oh, yeah,
A first carry now for Thompson.
That punk.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
What do you do?
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Man, that was a nasty return.
Now from the
Holy
35.
crap.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins to Thompson.
Let's go. Get tripped up.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the way you move.
Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And
Get out of here!
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down, so the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He said thanks.
Here we go on fourth down. Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Look, he literally...
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. On second down, here's Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2 at the Chiefs 11-yard line.
On second down, Peterson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Adrian Peterson. Take. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I've been screaming for 43 minutes. I've been screaming for 48 minutes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs nothing.
I got no way you move. No.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right. We are 8-0 right now. Offensive only. I like the way you move.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Alabama. 380.
On play action, it's Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On play action, now Brady. Second tour of duty for Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
A little too much.
What? Of course they scored a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They fake the handoff. Now Brady sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Brady now to throw. Caught by the tight end Watson.
What?
Now a look.
I like the way you move. Pittsburgh. Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're going there. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go with that. 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 Lamar Jackson. Hello, Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson Smackson. Ba, 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 ba.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the GOAT, Tom Brady and the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots as they match up with the second-year man Lamar Jackson.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. That's fielded in the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out come the Ravens, led by the leading rusher amongst quarterbacks in 2018.
No one cares.
In his second season now, Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. No one cares about Lamar Jackson. Put a spy on him.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah, gain of 2 and 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. On second down, Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On third down, Jackson gets this one to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him.
Oh, my.
I like what you said there. Sometimes he
What?
gets
Can you
lost.
guys not tackle
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took him on a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be fielded at the 8. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Patriots come out led by the 4-time Super Bowl MVP and owner of a record 6 Super Bowl rings. Arguably the greatest to ever play the game, Tom Brady. And we keep asking the same questions every year. How much longer can he keep doing this? Is this the year the dynasty crumbles? And every year, Brady comes out and leads his team to the Super Bowl. They've been there now 3 years in a row, and only one team has made it 4. That's the Buffalo Bills. But remember, they lost all 4 in the early 90s. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Now it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Now a play fake here on first down as they've got it with a 1st and 10 and almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with Michelle. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Play action, now it's Brady. And he'll have his man, that's Edelman. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a play fake. Brady. That's caught by the tight end Lacoste. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That goes for a gain of 31.
Get in your spot.
And they go jet sweep. Here's Sanu. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. And they go jet sweep. Here's Sanu. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
They're going to try and run, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that. And he's been right.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
No, he's not. You ain't gone yet, buddy. I don't think so.
22-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
What?
48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson now under a heavy rush, and down he goes. John Simon able to record his 5th sack of the season. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will push the lead up to 5. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
All right, here we go.
Tomorrow night, Monday Night Football to wrap up Week 9. One of the best rivalries around. The Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium. And now a fumble.
What?
He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy.
I like to know how Brady loses the football.
He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they go jet sweep. Here's Sanu. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Time a factor as Kessler will get him to the line quickly. And they go jet sweep. Here's Sanu. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now it's Kessler. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. So they will go for it. Now Kessler being chased out left. Now and he fires one that's intercepted. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Sliding. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Sliding.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision.
Allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy
And Dak
score.
Prescott just waltzed down.
Dak Prescott, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
54, why ain't it? They were going to 53.
Prescott from the gun. And that is going
And
to
of
be
course.
caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And it's 3rd down. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll run. It's Drake. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw is Murray. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys.